Within LTU Online, our enrollments continued to grow. Fall of last year saw a 5% distinct student increase over the year prior. Spring saw an 8%, and summer 2012 saw a 10% increase in distinct student count over the previous year.
It's not just a matter of posting files in Blackboard. Putting a course online isn't as easy as you might think. It's making sure the directions are clear so students don't have to worry about what they have to do next. Making sure that a course is based on good instructional design practices and processes. We want to make sure that the assessments are aligned with the course objectives and that we pull in whatever needs the college might have for accreditation. All that takes time and energy, but it results in a great learning experience for our students and in a great teaching experience for our LTU faculty.
We're seeing more and more people coming into the online environment, and Lynn is there to bring them up to speed on Blackboard and on WIMBA and on the protocols for that. They also have great suggestions and new ways to deliver the content for the class, which is always an incredible asset for instruction.
I kind of started from scratch. I had teaching experience at 2 other universities, but never an online course. So this involved developing and then implementing an online course for the certificate in online nonprofit management. I have to say that after we got started, it all started to fall in place, and quite honestly, I got extremely excited about the opportunities with online learning and continue to be.
This past year, we saw a lot of work in classroom technologies being accomplished. Cliff Johnston has run around campus to help maintain and install permanently many of the projectors and sound in all of the classrooms that he can. We only have a few left that need to be done, and if you find a classroom that still needs a permanent fixture, please let us know.
We're installing a nice new projector system in the A200 auditorium right now. This is a major upgrade. They're going to have a nice new sound system, new controls, and everybody's going to benefit from being able to use the auditorium once this new system is installed. We're also looking at using new technologies as far as iPads and smartphones in the classrooms. You'll be able to turn off and on the projectors from your iPads and be able to transmit even wirelessly to the projectors in the classroom. So we're trying to improve all the technologies across the board everywhere on Lawrence Tech.
In addition, this year we repurposed C202. It is now a multi-purpose room with video conferencing capabilities, new furniture, a new facade, cleaner, simpler look. It's great for meetings, video meetings, as well as classroom meetings. In this past year, we worked very closely with Dr. Schneider to create new workshops that integrate the technologies and teaching principles that will help the overall learning and teaching practice here at Lawrence Tech. We've created the new Summer Symposium 2012, which will be launching the week of June 25th through the 28th for the first time ever in Lawrence Tech history. And together, Dr. Schneider's CTL and e-learning services are creating new versions of the new faculty orientation and online faculty training.
This 4-day workshop is designed to help faculty strengthen their instructional skills, look at their course, what they might be able to add to their course to engage students more fully, to be more creative, to shift possibly some lecture material outside of the class, to free up in-class time so that they can go deeper into the content and reach higher levels of learning.
This has been such a great year. This past year we have seen so many new things happening. One of them, we've updated some of the technology here on campus. We have provided students with opportunities to connect not only to their courses but also to each other, and instructors connecting to the students themselves.
We spend a lot of time dealing with hardcore technical issues with Banner and Blackboard and Learning System. And one of the things that happens is a lot of the problems are actually training issues. So since Marquita's been involved, she's been kind of incredibly helpful, acting as kind of the conduit between the two groups and also directly with the faculty.
Every year I've been able to go to Marquita and have her help me and kind of refresh things, make sure I'm doing it right and get it up. And she's been able to give me that ease and confidence that everything's up there readable and usable by the students.
I think all the e-learning tips on the website, on Blackboard rather, are very helpful. A lot of them are video and they're only like, 2 or 3 minutes, so they're easy to watch and very well explained, so I really appreciate that.
It's great to know that if you're 30 miles away at an office or at home and you have a question or an issue that comes up as you're trying to do work, you can get a hold of somebody, pretty much 7/24, and they can walk you through the project.
The video requests for our media production department have grown significantly in this last year, to the point that they exceeded all of the production that we did last year. By March of this year, we eclipsed that by a significant percent, which Rachel Cronover will now share with you.
In the past year, media production has continued to grow pretty steadily. We've seen a 40% increase in the number of video requests that we received, and most of this growth is due to the increase in student life and athletics.
From start to finish of the video project, the e-learning services professionals were all extremely helpful, knowledgeable, responsive. From the first contact when I said, is this a good idea, is this even possible, all the way through till actually receiving the finished product through a YouTube link, which I really appreciated because I was able to easily embed that in the course. All the students know what YouTube is. It wasn't a specialized software they had to download. The entire process, it really made a lot of sense.
Sometimes last minute things that we needed. For example, 2 years ago, we were going to the Paris Auto Show and we created this video basically within a 2-day turnaround. And once we started showing it, it received a lot of great response, and it was actually showcased at the Paris Auto Show. So in addition to sometimes really last-minute requests, some of the results that we have gotten is some of the videos that we've created that basically become not only documentaries but also great marketing material for future parents and students for recruiting.
In order to be able to handle all of the video requests that we've received, we've had to increase our staff. And our staff is made up of mostly students from the Media Communications program.
Most importantly, I've been working on the RoboFest events that's been going on throughout the year. The Michigan Regional RoboFest that happened here at Lawrence Tech, also the World RoboFest Championship, and the IGBC competition that happened in June at Oakland University.
This year I worked on the student promo, which helped a lot on my audio skills, and I got a lot of help from everybody else in the office with. And then I also worked on commencement and the student service projects, which helped me on my promo skills.
I really enjoyed working on the Winterfest promo. We had countless number of hours on tape, maybe 20 hours of the Winterfest activities. And so dwindling that down to 2 minutes was a really big challenge, but I enjoyed working on that.
I worked on a lot of things for student life, such as D for Dude, which was a Greek event. I'm also working on a big It Gets Better campaign, so I've been working closely with people from the Leadership and First Year Experience Department and also the e-board from our group out at LTU to put together that whole campaign.
This year I really enjoyed working on the LTU Online promos. It was fun to get to throw in some creativity to videos that sometimes wouldn't involve as much. I also worked on this video, which you're watching right now.
I've had friends that have come to me and said, hey, I want to make this video, can your office help me with this? So I think we're really getting our skills out there and people definitely want to utilize them.
Now that the university has expanded to include athletics, I think there'll be an even greater need for video production work on campus.
One of the biggest accomplishments we feel that has been made this year, beyond that of the Master Course Show, has been working with Lisa Kajawa's team in admissions and the registrar's office to bring about the closure of 3 major partnerships. Alloy Education Marketing, which will help us to market our online master's programs throughout the United States for all of our programs across the university. In addition, we closed and signed the agreements with the Michigan Community College Virtual Learning Collaborative, gaining access to over 52,000 online students currently in the state of Michigan. And in addition, Ivy Bridge College out of Ohio, a member institution with Tiffin University, will also help us in marketing our degree completion programs to associate degreed individuals out of a community college.
We've brought in lecture capture using Panopto. We're using Wimba. We're being able to hold online classes synchronously. It is just so much fun, and it's so much fun to watch students when they interact with each other.
I think our students are benefiting from that. I think they're meeting professionals, they're getting critiques that are at the highest level because we're bringing in the best professionals to look at their work, and that's not something that's as easy to do in a traditional studio. The online studio affords these sort of special and wonderful opportunities.
There are a number of courses right now that are going online in arts and science, and I've been working with faculty to convert them to online delivery. One such course was with Dr. Marilyn Brands, and we had a number of interesting projects where I worked with Media Pro and we created a video that was specific for her course. We created very interactive activities in her online course, and we had a really great relationship while working to create a really engaging course online.
The results was a good course that the students seemed to like. I got quite nice reviews from the students who did take it, and so I think it was a very useful, helpful process.
Over the past year, we've worked closely with engineering, architecture and design, and management to make upgrades and improvements to, as well as overall program revisions to most of our master's and undergraduate completion programs.
Working with the College of Management, which is my main focus area, we are evaluating MBA courses as a whole. We're evaluating just INT courses as a whole, and then we're also taking a look at HR classes. Where might there be a room for improvement? The two pieces of software that we're looking at is one is that is supported by Scantron as Class Climate, and another one is EAC. And that has occurred over the past year. We're hoping to make a final selection in fall of 2012 and move forward with a piece of software that's implemented across campus, not just for online classes, that will enhance our opportunity for better evaluation and continuous improvement of all of our classes.
The additional comments that I would have is that as I said before, I'm really excited about e-learning. I think that it is the way of the future. E-learning services has helped me push the limits of what's available now and get an idea of what's coming down the pike. I'm excited about the new tools and anxious to learn them and incorporate them into the class and the e-learning on nonprofits that we do here at Lawrence Tech.
We've only been able to share just a small amount of what we've been able to accomplish in the past year, as well as what we think our future has in store for us. The sky's the limit. With the partnerships that we have, those will result in new students, new programs, new sections, more courses, and higher quality. It will help us define quality online instruction. For us, the core of the next year will be to improve the quality of our instruction, our ability to manage and control that quality, and communicate it so that the student learning experience is the best ever. Thank you for your time, and thank you for joining us today for our progress profile.